walk starts at Watlington. On the road between Watlington and Christmas Common, the walk crosses the line of the Ridgeway long distance footpath. I've just toiled up the path up Watlington Hill in a lashing shower. There's the remnants of it passing over. The sun has now come out. There's Watlington town, where I just walked from. And there's Didcot Power Station. Now heading along the path along Watlington Hill towards Christmas Common to join the Oxfordshire Way. And that's the way ahead. Now arriving at Christmas Common to join the route of the Oxfordshire Way all the way to Henley. There's the Fox and Hounds pub at Christmas Common. And there's the Fox and Hounds pub sign. Now on the first footpath of the Oxfordshire Way. Ignore that horrendous noise and just look at this fantastic bridleway which is part of the Oxfordshire Way, descending into a glorious Chiltern Valley. Now at the valley floor, here's absolute confirmation we're on the Oxfordshire Way. The bridleway strides majestically along the valley floor. At this path junction, the Oxfordshire Way turns right and goes up a steep bank away from the valley. As you can see from this sign. There's a view from the stile at the top of the bank, looking back the way I've come, back down into the valley. As you can see, we've also joined a section of the Chiltern Way at this point. This is still at the stile at the top of the slope from that valley. At the top of the slope, the Oxfordshire Way emerges from the woods, and that's the view across the field ahead. The walk goes past some ponds which you can just glimpse. Just past the ponds and on our way to Pishill, the walk goes across this muddy track. Fortunately, we just cross over this and carry straight on. The walk enters some woods and the Chiltern Way diverges from the Oxfordshire Way. The PS on the footpath signs, it stands for Pishill and Stonner, and the numbers is the number of the footpath. So PS5 is Pishill and Stonner footpath 5. The Oxfordshire Way emerges from woods to go along this valley. Fabulous views. There's Pishill Church, complete with lawnmower. That's brown Britain. So long as it makes a racket, it must be alright. Just past the church and the lawnmower racket, along the road there are some wide views to the left. Typical Chiltern countryside. Now the Oxfordshire Way dips into that valley, enters those woods and rises again. It looks like it's coming on to rain again as well. Just look at it over there. The Oxfordshire Way crosses directly over this road. It did begin to rain and weather conditions are now awful, although there are signs of the shower passing. There's also a high wind as well. A very faint rainbow has formed. It's now gone from the shower. We're now approaching Lodge Farm, where there are some wide views At least the rain has stopped. And that's the way ahead. There appears to be a comedian at Lodge Farm. That's the way ahead. Now heading through woods to Bick's Bottom, and the road that will be followed to Middle Assendon. Look at that view, the path leading down to join the road at Bick's. Now walking along the road to Middle Assendon. Now at Middle Assendon, there's the Rainbow Pub. Pointing straight into the sun, I'm afraid. Looking back, there are fantastic views over Bick's Bottom, the way I've come. We're now approaching Henley. There's an old county boundary sign. For a few yards, the walk has actually entered Buckinghamshire. The walk is now going across Henley Park, and the clouds are gathering again. The glories of Henley Park. That's the way ahead. Further on to Henley Park, that's the way ahead. The wind is very fierce. That's the end of the Oxfordshire Way in Henley, flashing down with rain again. Now at Henley-on-Thames and the end of the walk, and there's another rainbow. I don't know whether it will capture it. Anyway, this is the end of the walk along the Oxfordshire Way today.